Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Finds the in route complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Clark in on the stop. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Love now, off the play action. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Smith. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Packers.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. Love out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Steal, check steal. Fury, yellow, fight 60. Hut.
Love's going to throw for 2. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0.
Great touch on that pass. You really need 2 things. You need perfect timing and execution to convert a goal line fade. They got both of them.
Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Launching deep down the right sideline. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So it's 2nd down coming up.
Great.
Now Hurts. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. On the move, headed right. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Hits his running back. Has some room to work. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, on everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Packers take their first time out. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Love from the gun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. The drive picks up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. Working inside the red zone. Forced back to his right. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
A second down throw here for Love. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing his Love on third. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at fourth and long. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. McManus sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. You work so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
No contact.
Throwing here just before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. Takes it off to Barkley, complete. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. Packers pick it up. And they take a little momentum for themselves here, Brock, as they get the turnover on the final play of our half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the option, it's Jacobs. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
To the 48-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And
Play action, Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge edge of the red zone.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
No touch, no touch.
Throwing here hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And a nice stop here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Chased out to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal.
Elliott connects there. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
And out to Jacobs to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. 39-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter.
Ready up.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
10 cycles. Ready, ready. Blue 36. Mega. Ready.
From the 39. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here we go.
Love with it on first down. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
2nd and 1. On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Pass brought in by Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down from the red zone. This one's caught. Bears take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Now begin the drive with Dillon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. Juke the defender. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by 7. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. After the penalty, offense staying out to try 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. Escapes a defender. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout, so there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one doesn't no good. You got to go for broke here.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock. This handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer, you a viral.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on themselves. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. 3rd down coming up.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
No, we changed it.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball, but at the same time, able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is brought in. And he's in.
This is when you're fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A design run here with Jackson. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the option, they give it to Henry. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. Just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target, but not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
At the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Into space. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, But then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
At the 2-yard line. Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Henry, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier.
And he'll take it on in. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. A great day. Take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. He takes off. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is a Dafe Owe. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jackson pushed out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They get 25 on that connection. First down, Baltimore.
And the Raven first down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Jackson now. This one caught at the 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That is caught to the goal line and in.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hopkins sent in motion. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
A 55-yard attempt.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. DeJounte Wester now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
1 yard gain.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now Jackson. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. It's going to be a gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on 4th down.
Baltimore Ravens.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's like this, what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from the Steel City. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
3rd and long for Rodgers. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Formation for the Steelers.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the 1st down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
Throwing Returning on first down, it's Williams. He'll be forced outright. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 43 yards. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 1, second and goal. Here's Williams. Set up the wide receiver screen. It's Odunze. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rodgers on first down. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete. I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
On third down, Rodgers. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Keanu Benton in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put.
That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Warren, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 66 yards. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Out to his right. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Kenneth Gainwell going to bring it out of the end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down for Aaron. Going for it all. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it just past their 25.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Forced out wide. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
It's a gain of 4.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for 1 extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A first down throw from Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. The shotgun, it's A-Rob. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Chicago.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Luther Burton, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 16-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And no chance to return this one.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They want to scheme, cause I want to sing. And she want the team, and she want the team, she want the team. I'm a die about, I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype is out. I've been married to mud, I can't wipe it out more than I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats, my heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like, ew. Y'all gotta sell that, and the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a team, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a team, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team.
You say too late to start, got you high and hands up. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, and you're high and hands up. You know you're better than this.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please have me down. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please have me down.
Well, not a building you're gonna miss. We are at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, a good one in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's got room to roam here. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Bijan Robinson touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for him. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. It is caught left side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. 1st and 10, here's Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down from the red zone. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys find an answer with their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Opry now to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action. Here's Penix. He's got a man left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10 for him now following the penalty. Penix working from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Penix. Completed over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that is a painful time to have a mental lapse, Brock, as the penalty takes the field goal team off the field and brings the offense back out. It's Penix yet again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. At the 5. And touchdown as he brings it back, the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On 1st down, here's Penix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
From the shotgun, Penix buys time, rolling right. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So now on is Young Hui Koo for the Falcons field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they continue to trail by 8.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This, our last play of the quarter.
40 seconds. Yeah, here we go. 46.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 14-6 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Now it's Prescott again. Escapes out to the left. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That throwing again. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lead by 14. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Operating now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And let it sit there in the road, right, wow. I stood up, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was fast. Key to who was on the shelf.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 61 yards. And the Packers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Down. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 38 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
32.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. gets 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Set. Red, cycle, 52, blue. Yellow. Smash, red. Hut.
On 4th down, Love. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson forced out to his left. But looking deep here for Flowers. He's got a first and maybe more. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 83 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready, ready.
Love looking to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Zone red. White.
Now Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Love now. Completes it again to Doubs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. And 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Glove. And it is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go. Black. Ready?
Here's Love. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs from 19 yards away. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Ravens 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 73 yards. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Smash, red.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
Looking to throw. Love. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, green.
Working out of the gun. Love. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. A toss left, Henry. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they could rip off any sort of a gain.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
And it's 4th down. We change it. No, we change it. Yeah.
They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Smash, red. Needle blue.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Love. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Ready, ready. 45, white. You, yellow.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. This time Jackson will throw it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Now Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing is Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and abundant. Jackson now. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him a gain of 37.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Jackson to throw. Touchdown! Zay Flowers, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now.
Picked up by Malachi Starks. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Second and 6 coming up.
A game of 4. It's now second and 6.
Love, they go play action now. Sliding out of the pocket. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. To Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
It's fourth down.
Black Ultra.
Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Commanders. Here's Matt Okay, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25. To right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels starts with a pass. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 48.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The tight end Ertz in motion. To throw is Daniels on 1st. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one complete to Jalen Lane. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike, if they don't get it on 3rd.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Lane, touchdown Commander.
What a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second down at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. It's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline, it'll be an incompletion. Roman Wilson was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Again, it's Rodgers. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
They'll motion over Samuel. Daniels now on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 25-yard line.
So after one, it's the Steelers with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on. Ready.
On second down, it's Daniel. Headed left, buying time. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. They send the receiver in motion left. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's caught! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. The tight end Ertz in motion. On 1st down, Daniels. Forced to his right. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. First down for Aaron. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. He's got it! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh to gain of 43 yards. Johnson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Forced out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? Liking 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Moving left. He runs with it. And he'll get about 6 out. That one before being forced out of bounds.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing now, Daniel. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Harris, Warren, touchdown, Washington. Game to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. Moving outside the pocket. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Moving to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will cut the lead down to 4. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll take this one in. Zach Ertz, touchdown Commander. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and through. The Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Steelers 17. Game to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. Rolling right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the gun, Rodgers. Forced out wide. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the command